Everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Stash Report from the Stash Project. Today is April 6th, 2020. We do have a little bit of a show here to squeak out for you. Obviously, things continue to be what things continue to be on the shutdown and COVID front. Nothing you can really do about it other than just stay home, stay safe, try to keep yourself away from other people, and ride this out. We'll get out the other side eventually here. There were a few things that were tossed onto the Aoshima pile for May of 2020. There's some spot runs that were added here this week, and they are the 2003 Toyota Crown Royal Toyota Crown Athlete Kit. That's the one that just came out a few months ago. Sold out, new run. The Liberty Walk, Liberty Works Hakasuka Skyline, the Liberty Walk, Liberty Works Ken and Mary Skyline. Several wheel sets, which include the 17-inch BBS RG, 17-inch BBS RS2s, and the 18-inch BBS DTMs, along with the 16-inch wheel sets from the E86 Truno and 11s, which are the RS Watanabe 8-spokes, the Longchamp XR4s, and the Volk TE37s. And then also a rerun of the 20-inch BBS LM wheels, which are more of a VIP wheel, but there are a number of things other than a VIP sedan, of course, that can use a 20-inch BBS wheel, BBS, all of the things. So we have a few things to talk about this week. One would be the upcoming release from Savviness JR. They teased this during their live show that I made reference to the other day, and that is the Richard Petty 1986 Pontiac Grand Prix 2+2 Aero Coupe. So this is their new bodied kit, utilizing the old monogram tooling. Underneath of this, the internals, everything, is the 83 Pontiac Grand Prix, NASCAR kit from back in the day. And this is a brand new tool body that they put on it here. So obviously the body's new, and the glass is new. From my understanding, I think there is a separate piece underneath the front valance that lets you build a couple of different years of the 2+2, because some years had the front skirt, some years didn't. I know Mike's Decals has his ones that are for sale as well that are just blank. They're out already. This one should be out in a week or two, depending on shipping and delivery times and things like that, which are all cockamamie up right now with the issues that we're suffering from globally. Really, can't even be a whole the nation's screwed up, right? Because right now the whole world's upside down. So that will be coming shortly. We did get a couple of actual kit releases domestically this week, and they are from Revell, the last of the April kits, or the last of the March kits, now in April. The Chevy Love Street Pickup. This is the Made in the USA one, so good to see that their factory and distribution and everything out there in Illinois is still at least up and running a little bit. This is, of course, a street custom type of vehicle. You cannot build this factory stock in any way, shape, or form. It comes with a 350 small block, and the wheels, the body's pre-tubbed, or not pre-tubbed, but pre-flared, the fenders and lake pipes or side pipes, however you look at those things. The only real option to this when you're building it is whether or not you want to put the cap on the back of the bed or not. I personally would love to see a factory stock Chevy Love, only from the collectability standpoint of having all of the various captive import vehicles in their base model forms. You have the reissue of the MPC 75 Datsun, and somewhere locked up in the round 2 vaults is the little Dodge Mini Ram, the little Mitsubishi pickup truck, and the Ford Courier, which is the Mazda pickup truck. The Chevy Love is the accompanying missing link there, as it was a Isuzu import that they rebadged, although at this point I don't foresee anyone ever making a factory stock body and a inline 4 for this, even in resin form. So it kind of is what it is. It comes with some mini mule graphics, which are kind of interesting in the sense that it's necessarily a desired option package for a Chevy Love, but it was an interesting choice in terms of a trim level. Unfortunately, they technically don't go on this body year and body style Chevy Love. They're technically for a later version than this kit represents, but it is what it is. Take what you can get, I guess. So that's out. And then from Savviness JR, we did get their most recent release in this week as well. It is the Bobby Allison 1982 Chevy Monte Carlo. So this is the Monte Carlo kit from Monogram that you've known to come to love or loathe, depending on how you feel about those things. And this has a newly tooled flat nose piece. So this will make the earlier generation Monte Carlos, 82, 83. I want to say probably 84 as well. I think 85 was the first year with the arrow nose. But don't hold me to that. I'm not, I was all of 5 when this car ran originally. I do remember this generation of NASCAR kits. My grandmother, of all people, was really into NASCAR when I was growing up, so I do remember this era of NASCAR, but I couldn't tell you exactly when the years changed as far as when the flat nose went away, when the more aerodynamic nose came into play, other than the fact that it was in the mid-1980s, because 1986 is when the Monte Carlo SS came out, or 85, 86. So at any rate, this will give you that ability to build that earlier Monte Carlo, should you so desire. And that, like I said, is out this week, so that's that. And we got 4 kits from Japan. These are all Aoshima reissues, just restocks that finish up their March stuff, and they are the Liberty Walk, Liberty Works, Laurel Works 130 Nissan Laurel. So there's that. And then you have the rerun of the newly sort of reboxed, reissued MGBs. Remember, these came out last year for the first time in probably 30 some odd years since they've been released last. And you have the 68 MGB and the 74 MGB, which has the newly retooled wheels that actually match the box art for the first time in its history. And then lastly, we have the 2005 Toyota Alphard. This is the factory stock version. You can choose a couple of different trim levels, which give you different grills and a couple of different interior options. But as far as I know, I think there's only one set of wheels in this. I'd have to look at my own. But I believe there's only one set of wheels, and everything is sort of grill, different ways you paint the interior, different ways you decal the exterior, things like that. Not a whole lot of options between the two, but there is 2. I think it's a G and a V, I think is the way they have that, which means something, I'm sure, to people in the know. But, it's very minor differences between the two, which is why they're in one box. So, anyway, guys, that wraps up this one. Like I said, just a little one. Just keeping you guys up to date, keeping things moving, persevering through all of the rather somewhat annoying difficulties right now. It's all first world problems, but still, they're first world problems. Hope everybody is staying safe. Hope you guys are, enjoying your time off, if you have time off, if you are able to enjoy your time off in the sense that you're still getting paid in some form or fashion. Back to work for me. This is another Monday. We'll see you guys on the other side.